Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying warm, because today we're diving into one of my favorite videos of the season. Winter fashion is always a little magical, but this year it feels especially exciting. Designers are bringing back bold shapes, rich textures, and so many fresh ideas that actually make getting dressed in the cold feel fun again. From dramatic silhouettes to cozy fabrics, from subtle details to full-on statement pieces, Winter 2025 has something for every mood and every style. In this video, we're going through the top 20 trends that will define the season. The ones you're already starting to see on runways, street style, and of course on your favorite celebrities. We'll break down each trend, look at who's wearing it best, and talk through outfit ideas so you can bring these looks into your own wardrobe in a way that feels natural and true to you. So if you're ready to refresh your winter style and get inspired for the months ahead, let's get started. Capes are having a real comeback moment this winter, and it's not subtle at all. Designers are treating them like these dramatic sculptural layers that instantly elevate anything underneath. You see them at houses like Michael Kors and Louis Vuitton, where they play with sharp tailoring, blanket-like wools, and shapes that move beautifully when you walk. What I love is how a cape gives you presence without feeling heavy or overdone. It's warm, it's practical, and still feels like something out of a really good fashion movie. This season, capes come in every personality: structured and commanding, soft and cozy, floor-length, cropped, minimalist, romantic. It's one of those pieces that does all the work for you. You throw it on, and suddenly the simplest outfit looks curated and intentional. Anya Taylor-Joy is the perfect example of how to wear capes without making them feel costumey. She brings this effortless drama to them, light, elegant, and a bit fairy tale in the best way. For the outfit ideas, imagine simple, balanced layers underneath to keep the focus on the cape's shape and movement. Think clean silhouettes and combinations that feel warm, polished, and easy to adapt to your own style. Red is having a huge moment this winter, and the energy it brings is impossible to miss. It's bold, fiery, confident, the kind of color that instantly wakes up an outfit. This season, it's showing up in every form: full monochrome red looks that make a statement the second you walk in, and small, well-placed touches that give a neutral outfit a spark. Designers like Calvin Klein, Altuzarra, Tory Burch, and even Gucci are all leaning into red in completely different ways, which shows how versatile it really is. What makes this trend exciting is that it works no matter your style. If you love a dramatic moment, an all-red coat or dress looks incredible in the winter light. And if you prefer something more minimal, just a hint, maybe a red knit, a scarf, or even a simple accessory, brings so much warmth and personality. Red has this way of making an outfit feel alive without needing anything complicated. It's the easiest mood booster in fashion. Jennifer Lawrence embraces red in such a modern, effortless way. Whether she's wearing a bold piece or just adding a touch of color, she always makes it look clean, chic, and completely wearable. For the outfit ideas, think about looks where red adds energy, either as the main focus or as a subtle accent that brightens a simple winter palette. The goal is to keep everything balanced while letting that hint of red bring life, warmth, and confidence to the outfit. Knit dresses are one of those winter pieces that just make sense, and in 2025, they're getting even more refined. Designers are treating them like modern essentials: clean lines, beautiful textures, and silhouettes that feel effortless but still incredibly polished. There's something so satisfying about slipping into a dress that's soft, warm, and structured enough to look intentional without adding a million layers. It's that blend of comfort and elegance that makes knit dresses such a go-to this season. What's exciting is how much variety we're seeing. Ribbed middies, chunkier knits with a little movement, sleek maxi styles that almost feel like a second skin. Some are minimal and sculptural. Others have more relaxed shapes that drape beautifully. And because the fabric is doing most of the work, the outfits feel easy. You don't have to overthink anything. The dress shapes the whole look for you. Rosie wears knit dresses better than almost anyone. She leans into those clean, neutral tones that make the fabric and silhouette stand out, giving the trend a really elevated, quiet luxury feel. Emily brings a more relaxed, cool girl edge to knit dresses. She proves how versatile they can be, styled casually one day, more refined the next, always with that confident, effortless energy she's known for. For the outfit ideas, think about looks that highlight the texture and shape of the dress without adding too much. Simple layers, easy accessories, and combinations that feel warm, streamlined, and very wearable. The kind of winter outfits that look polished but still feel incredibly comfortable. Goth girl chic is one of the most expressive trends of winter 2025. And it's definitely not the cliché, over-the-top version people sometimes imagine. This season it's darker but cleaner, dramatic but polished, and honestly much more wearable. Designers are playing with rich black tones, sharp tailoring, hints of lace, leather finishes, and those subtle theatrical details that make everything feel a bit cinematic. The whole aesthetic is less about being edgy for the sake of it, and more about leaning into a confident, artistic mood. What makes this trend stand out is the balance between intensity and sophistication. You get those bold silhouettes, deep textures, and moody contrasts, but the styling stays intentional and modern. Mixing matte and shine, hard and soft, structured and fluid, it's all about building depth without heaviness. It's expressive, it's bold, and it's a fun way to bring personality into winter dressing without losing comfort or practicality. Jenna has really become the face of modern goth chic. Her looks are sleek, sharp, and slightly mysterious. She leans into clean silhouettes and dark tones in a way that feels very current and incredibly wearable. She proves that goth can be minimal, chic, and totally everyday friendly. Billie taps into the aesthetic from a completely different angle. She brings that oversized, experimental energy to it. Her take feels expressive and creative, blending darkness with comfort and fluidity. Rosalia brings the drama, the romantic, powerful, textural drama. Her version mixes gothic elements with a passionate, artistic feel, giving the trend a warmth and rhythm that's really unique. She shows how goth chic can be bold and theatrical, but still elegant and modern. For the outfit ideas, imagine combinations that play with depth and texture, pieces that feel moody but refined, layered in a way that creates movement instead of weight. Think about looks built around strong shapes and dark tones, softened with interesting materials or subtle contrasts. Fur is one of those textures that instantly transforms a winter outfit, and this season it's being used in so many unexpected ways. It's not just about the big dramatic coats anymore. Designers are adding fur to scarves, hats, handbags, sleeves, and even tiny trims that completely shift the mood of a look. Brands like Chloe, Gucci, and Prada are showing how a little bit of plush texture can make even a simple winter outfit feel richer and more dimensional. It brings warmth, of course, but also this soft, cozy luxury that really stands out in the cold months. What feels fresh about 2025's take is how flexible the trend is. You can go for that full, oversized fur coat moment when you want something dramatic and cozy, or you can play with smaller accents, maybe a fluffy collar, a fuzzy handbag, or soft fur-lined details that give subtle depth. It's a trend that works for maximalists and minimalists because it's really about the texture more than the scale. A tiny touch can be just as impactful as a full statement piece. Rihanna loves using texture to create drama, and fur fits perfectly into her winter wardrobe. She wears it with confidence and a sense of fun, turning even the boldest pieces into something modern and fresh. Hailey gives fur a calmer, more refined feel. Her neutral faux fur coats and soft trims make the trend look effortless and clean, while still adding that winter softness she gravitates toward. For the outfit ideas, think of looks where fur is used to add warmth and dimension, either as the main focus or as a subtle accent. It's all about creating combinations that feel cozy, polished, and textural without overloading the outfit. A little softness can completely change the winter mood. Earth colors are becoming a huge part of winter 2025, and honestly, they're such a refreshing shift from the usual icy, cool-tone palettes we see every year. This season is all about rich browns, warm caramels, soft olives, deep clay tones, and even those muted sandy neutrals that instantly make an outfit feel grounded and calm. The beauty of earth colors is how quietly luxurious they look. They're subtle, warm, and incredibly easy to build outfits around. They add depth without loudness, and they make winter dressing feel softer and more natural. What's really nice is how these shades blend together. There are so many looks mixing different earth tones, and they create this warm, layered harmony that feels both natural and elevated. Designers are using them in structured coats, chunky knits, leather pieces, tailored trousers, even evening wear. You get all the warmth and coziness of the palette, but with a polished, elevated finish. It's one of those trends that works for minimalists and maximalists, because it's really about embracing warmth and texture. Earth colors make everything feel more intentional, even when the pieces are simple. Zoe Saldana wears earth tones so beautifully. She gravitates toward warm, natural shades that complement her effortless style and shows how these colors can be subtle but still incredibly striking. Imagine combinations built around warmth and softness, pieces that flow together through color rather than contrast. Think of looks that feel calm, grounded, and easy to wear, with textures and tones that harmonize naturally. Earth colors make winter outfits feel cozy, but still polished and refined. Comfort dressing is becoming a real pillar of winter 2025, and honestly, it makes so much sense. This season is full of pieces that feel soft, relaxed, and easy, but still look polished enough to wear anywhere. Think cozy knits, loose silhouettes, warm layers, and fabrics that feel like a hug. It's not about looking lazy, it's about giving yourself space to breathe while still feeling put together. Designers are leaning into this mood with elevated loungewear, relaxed tailoring, and soft textures that blur the line between home comfort and street style. What's great is that comfort dressing is incredibly flexible. Some looks feel very minimal and clean, while others lean into that warm, bundled-up vibe we all love in winter. You can layer, play with proportions, mix soft knits with structured pieces. It's all about ease and effortless movement. The whole trend is rooted in the idea that you don't have to sacrifice style just to feel comfortable. You can actually have both. Jennifer Lopez brings her own spin to comfort dressing. She's often seen in cozy knit sweaters paired with jeans and Uggs, and she makes the combo look effortlessly chic. It proves that even the comfiest basics can feel polished with the right attitude. Gigi brings that cool, effortless energy to the trend. She mixes soft knits, relaxed layers, and everyday basics in a way that feels modern, practical, and totally wearable. For the outfit ideas, imagine easy combinations built around softness, warmth, and movement. Pieces that make you feel relaxed but also pulled together. The vibe is calm, cozy, and practical, with silhouettes that look good without trying too hard. Collars are becoming one of the most important details in winter 2025, and it's funny because they're usually something we don't even think about. This season, though, they're stepping into the spotlight in a big way. Designers are experimenting with every kind of shape: dramatic funnel necks, soft draped collars, sharp structured ones, even the barely there versions that feel intentional rather than simple. It's amazing how a single design detail near the neckline can completely change the attitude of an outfit. There's also this mix of function and fashion happening. Some collars are sculptural and bold, almost like built-in accessories. Others are clean and minimal, giving outfits a modern polish without any extra effort. And then you have those high protective funnel necks that feel a little dramatic, but also incredibly practical in cold weather. It's a trend that makes winter pieces feel new again. Suddenly coats, jackets, and knitwear have this fresh energy just through the neckline. Elle Fanning brings such a soft, elegant touch to this trend. She wears interesting collars in a way that feels delicate and refined, showing how even the most dramatic shapes can still look romantic and modern. Sarah Paulson approaches collars with a more structured, bold energy. She gravitates towards sharp lines and standout shapes, proving how powerful a collar can be when it becomes the focal point of the outfit. For the outfit ideas, imagine pieces where the collar is really the hero. Looks that stay simple so the neckline can take center stage. It's all about silhouettes that feel clean, modern, and a little bit dramatic, without needing much else to make an impact. Country house cool is one of those winter trends that feels timeless the moment you see it. It's all about those heritage fabrics and classic silhouettes that give you this quiet sense of permanence. The kind of pieces that feel like they've lived a life before you, but still look incredibly modern. Think textured knits, soft wool coats, quilted layers, sturdy boots, and scarves that look like they were made to survive decades of winters. It's cozy, practical, and a little bit nostalgic, but in a very elevated way. The clothes look ready for real weather: misty mornings, muddy paths, light rain, chilly air. But at the same time, there's this refined countryside polish to it, like rustic charm meeting modern tailoring. You get barn jackets mixed with polished sweaters, Fair Isle patterns done in rich colors, quilted coats that feel luxe instead of bulky. It's a blend of comfort and sophistication that gives winter outfits so much character. For the outfit ideas, imagine layers that feel lived in but still put together. Warm textures, earthy tones, and silhouettes that are practical without losing elegance. The vibe is cozy, classic, and quietly luxurious, as if every piece has a little story behind it. Knee-length skirts are making such a strong comeback this winter, and they feel like one of the most wearable trends of the season. There's something really refreshing about a skirt length that's polished without being too formal, and feminine without trying too hard. Designers are playing with all kinds of shapes: soft A-lines, structured pencil styles, pleated versions, even slightly slouchy ones that move beautifully. It's that perfect middle ground between mini and midi, and it gives winter outfits a clean, balanced proportion. What's nice is how versatile the trend is. Knee-length skirts look great with oversized knits, sleek boots, structured coats, or more relaxed winter layers. They can feel preppy, classic, modern, or even a little edgy depending on how you style them. And because the length is so practical, they work for everyday, workwear, and going out looks without any effort. It's one of those pieces that instantly gives your outfit a bit of shape and intention. Bella brings that cool retro-modern twist to knee-length skirts. She styles them in a way that feels sharp and a little unexpected, giving the trend a stylish city girl confidence. Matilda makes knee-length skirts look soft, Scandinavian, and effortlessly feminine. She leans into clean silhouettes and light textures, proving how timeless and easy this length can be. Think about combinations that highlight the skirt's shape. Simple layers, clean lines, and pieces that balance the length without overpowering it. The mood stays polished, warm, and wearable, showing how this classic skirt can fit seamlessly into winter wardrobes. Statement shoulders are one of the clearest signs that the 1980s influence is fully back this winter, but with a completely updated attitude. There's this renewed love for strong, structured silhouettes, and designers are leaning into it in ways that feel powerful without being overwhelming. You see everything from padded blazers to sharply tailored coats, sculptural knitwear, and even blouses with a little unexpected volume. It's like fashion rediscovered how transformative a well-built shoulder can be. What makes this trend feel so fresh for 2025 is the balance. Yes, the shoulders are bold, but the rest of the styling stays sleek and minimal, which gives the whole look a modern, wearable confidence. It's less costume, more quiet authority. And it works across aesthetics, whether you're into tailored pieces, something more relaxed, or even a touch of boho. The structure instantly elevates everything and gives that subtle power-dressing energy without going full throwback. Designers from Gucci to Isabel Marant are proving that strong shoulders can feel dramatic, stylish, and surprisingly versatile. Hailey Bieber is a master at clean, modern tailoring, and statement shoulders fit right into her world. She gravitates towards structured blazers and outerwear with sharp lines, and she wears them in a way that feels effortless and polished. Her take is bold but still totally wearable for every day. For the outfit ideas, picture looks where the shoulder shape does most of the work. Simple layers underneath, clean proportions, and silhouettes that feel powerful without trying too hard. The overall mood is confident, sleek, and very much in that updated power-dressing spirit. Suede is becoming one of the most beautiful textures of winter 2025. It has this soft, velvety richness that instantly makes an outfit feel more refined, and designers are really leaning into it this season. You see suede in tailored jackets, long coats, structured skirts, and even accessories, all in those warm toffee, chestnut, and chocolate shades that look especially stunning in winter light. It feels luxurious but still grounded and wearable, which is why it's quickly becoming a go-to fabric again. What sets suede apart right now is how clean and sharp the silhouettes are. Instead of the more relaxed shapes we've seen in past seasons, the newer pieces are tailored, sculpted, and designed to show off the texture in the best way. And even though suede feels delicate, it's easier to wear than people think. A little protective spray and some weather awareness make all the difference. It's one of those materials that instantly elevates a simple outfit with minimal effort. Kendall Jenner wears suede in a very modern, polished way. She gravitates toward fitted jackets and clean-lined coats that highlight the texture without overwhelming the look. Her style shows how suede can feel timeless, cool, and quietly luxurious. For the outfit ideas, imagine pieces where the suede brings warmth and texture to the whole look. Simple silhouettes that let the material stand out. The vibe is clean, soft, and elevated. Perfect for winter days when you want something understated but still special. Tied-up knitwear is one of the smartest and most effortless trends of winter 2025. It takes something we all already own, a simple sweater, and turns it into a styling piece. Draped over the shoulders, it gives this chic, polished, almost preppy touch. Tied around the hips, it feels more relaxed and urban, like an easy way to add texture without committing to another full layer. It's one of those small details that makes an outfit instantly look more thought out. There's also this whole other direction designers are playing with, where knits are twisted, looped, or tied in unexpected ways. Some sweaters are designed to be styled that way from the start, wrapped across the body, pinned, or folded into sculptural shapes. Others are styled over coats or jackets to add volume, softness, and a little bit of that eccentric fashion editor energy. It's functional, it's fun, and it gives winter outfits a fresh sense of personality. Gigi Hadid wears tied-up knitwear, with the perfect balance of ease and polish. She drapes sweaters over her shoulders for a clean, chic look, and ties them around her waist when she wants something more casual and city-friendly. She makes the trend feel natural and incredibly wearable. For the outfit ideas, imagine simple outfits that get an instant lift from a tied-up sweater. Soft textures, easy shapes, and relaxed layers that add movement. The overall vibe is warm, effortless, and stylish, without needing anything complicated. Stripes are making a big return this winter, and designers are treating them like a playground. There's this whole conversation happening around what stripes can be: bold, loud, playful, super minimal, even a little quirky. This season, they're showing up in so many different moods. Thick statement stripes, soft fuzzy knit stripes, unexpected color mixes, even reimagined pinstripes that feel nothing like office wear. It's one of those patterns that everyone knows, but suddenly feels brand new again. Some designers are going really bold with oversized, colorful versions that completely take over the outfit. Others are playing with texture to give the pattern more depth and personality. But you also have those cleaner, quieter interpretations that still feel fresh, especially the new versions of pinstripes that feel relaxed instead of corporate. Whether you love something loud or something subtle, there's a version of stripes this winter that works. Alexa Chung has always known how to make stripes feel cool and timeless. She mixes them into her wardrobe with that effortless, slightly vintage charm, proving how versatile the pattern can be. Katie Holmes brings a softer, more understated approach. She gravitates towards striped knits and easy layers that feel relaxed, modern, and completely wearable for everyday winter style. For the outfit ideas, picture stripes adding movement and rhythm to the look, maybe paired with another subtle pattern or layered to create different textures. The combinations don't need to be quiet. They can feel playful, creative, and full of personality while still staying winter appropriate. Leather is one of those winter staples that never really goes away, but in 2025, it feels sharper, sleeker, and much more experimental. Designers are moving past the classic leather jacket and exploring new shapes. Long tailored coats, slouchy leather trousers, structured dresses, oversized bombers, even leather-on-leather looks. And the color palette is expanding too. Deep chocolate, soft burgundy, charcoal, caramel, and even muted greens. It gives the material this rich, grown-up depth that looks amazing in winter light. What's interesting this season is how leather is being softened. You still get those strong, sculptural silhouettes, but the finishes are smoother, more flexible, and less tough. There's a balance between edge and elegance, something that feels modern, confident, and very city-ready. And whether it's matte, glossy, textured, or buttery soft, leather instantly brings structure and attitude to whatever you pair it with. Emily Ratajkowski gives leather that cool, effortless edge. Her style shows how leather can be strong and confident without feeling heavy, and how it naturally adds that subtle, sexy, downtown energy she's known for. For the outfit ideas, imagine leather bringing a sense of structure and polish, mixed with softer textures, layered with winter knits, or paired with unexpected silhouettes for contrast. It's all about creating combinations that feel bold, warm, and a little bit daring without losing everyday wearability. Statement skirts are having such a moment this winter, and they bring a really fresh kind of drama to cold weather outfits. There's this mix of bold shapes, interesting fabrics, and unexpected textures that makes them feel like little pieces of art. Some are structured and sculptural, some flow and move beautifully when you walk, and others lean into shine or pattern. It's a fun way to break out of the usual winter uniform and wear something that actually feels exciting. The nice thing about this trend is how easy it is to make it your own. You can go for something big and voluminous, or something more minimal with a twist. A cool cut, a textured fabric, a surprising color. These skirts instantly become the focal point without making the outfit feel overdone. For the outfit ideas, imagine letting the skirt lead the look, playing with texture, mixing in a bit of contrast, or pairing it with layers that highlight the shape. The vibe is expressive, modern, and a little playful, while still feeling totally wearable for winter. Oversized coats are everywhere this winter, and they've never looked more stylish. There's something really striking about a big, roomy coat that almost cocoons you. It feels protective, dramatic, and instantly cool. Designers are playing with long lengths, wide silhouettes, deep pockets, heavy wools, and those exaggerated shapes that turn a simple winter outfit into something much more intentional. It's a trend that combines comfort and statement energy in such a smooth, effortless way. These coats also come in so many personalities. Some are structured and sharp, others are soft and slouchy, and there are even oversized puffers that feel like walking around in a warm blanket, but still look incredibly chic. They make winter dressing simple because you can put one on over anything, and suddenly the whole outfit feels elevated. Rihanna approaches oversized coats with bold confidence. She turns volume into a full fashion moment and makes the silhouette feel edgy and modern. Irina Shayk often gravitates toward all-black oversized coats, giving the look a clean, powerful, almost sculptural feel. Her styling is sharp, minimal, and incredibly polished. Dua brings a more playful vibe to the trend. Sometimes cozy, sometimes edgy, always with that fun confidence that makes the look feel fresh. For the outfit ideas, imagine oversized coats adding structure and presence, layered over different textures or simple basics. The whole mood is warm, bold, and easy to wear, with silhouettes that bring movement and personality to winter outfits. Bucket hats are quietly becoming one of winter's go-to accessories, especially the wool ones. Though you'll see a few in fleece, sherpa, and softer fabrics too. There's something really charming about that rounded shape in a winter texture. It adds a little personality, a little softness, and it instantly makes an outfit feel more relaxed. They manage to be practical and cute at the same time, which is rare for winter accessories. For the outfit ideas, imagine bucket hats bringing a cozy, slightly playful touch, paired with textured coats, big scarves, or simple knits. They add warmth, but they also add this easy, effortless vibe that makes winter outfits feel lighter. Ugg boots are having another big winter, especially the mini ones. The classic chestnut color, and those Taz platforms everyone's been living in. They're warm, they're easy, and they give outfits that relaxed, off-duty attitude that just works in cold weather. Gigi Hadid wears them constantly, and she makes even the simplest outfits feel intentional with them. They're the definition of comfy but still stylish winter shoes. Think of Uggs grounding the outfit in this soft, cozy way, mixed with leggings, wide knits, relaxed coats, or whatever you reach for on cold days. They make everything feel warm, lived in, and surprisingly put together. Thigh-high boots are having a big winter moment, and what makes them exciting this year is the range. Some styles are sleek and fitted, almost like a second skin, while others are much bolder, looser shafts, chunkier soles, dramatic shapes, and statement textures. Designers are treating them as a real power piece, something that instantly shifts the whole attitude of an outfit. Whether they're in suede, leather, or glossy finishes, Thigh highs bring height, drama, and a strong silhouette that really stands out in cold weather. For the outfit ideas, picture thigh-high boots adding height and structure. Worn with shorter hemlines, long coats, or layered winter textures, they create a really strong silhouette without needing anything complicated. And that wraps up our top 20 winter 2025 trends. I hope this gave you some ideas and maybe a little excitement for dressing up in the colder months. Winter can feel long, but having a few pieces or styling tricks that you genuinely love makes such a difference. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And tell me in the comments which trend you're most excited to try or which one feels the most you. I love reading your thoughts and seeing how you interpret these looks in your own style. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay warm and stylish.